and welcome back at Rave the Planet's Instant Rave number 21 with our host, My Favorite Freaks. My name is Ellen and I'm so happy that we have one of my favorite freaks here today. It's Juliet Fox from Australia, Adelaide. Hello, welcome.
Hello, thank you for having me here.
Good to have you here. How do you do?
Yeah, really good. Yeah, it's been interesting, a few months, but I'm in a very good place now.
Yeah, you started to do the Fit Fox on your Instagram account. I saw that.
Yeah.
How comes? Are you a fitness trainer or do you just do it for yourself? Or?
I think because of growing up in Australia, as people will know, like a lot of people are personal trainers or into the fitness there. And actually it was 10 years ago when I was planning on moving overseas. It was like I wanted to pursue DJing, but I did a short personal training course actually just in case like that didn't happen. I was like, I have maybe a backup, but yeah, I've had a bit more time to get back into my training now, so I thought I might start like a little account and start training in different ways.
Okay, but it was pretty interesting. I tried it myself and I can't do any handstand or something like that.
Yeah.
It's impossible. Well, you started mixing as a DJ in 2007 and in 2010 you decided to move to Europe. First you went to Ibiza, then to London, and then you finally came to Berlin.
Yay.
Yeah, what was the point where you decided, what is the ignition to say, hey, I have to leave Australia and have to go to Europe?
I was always very drawn to Europe. My parents were both born like in Europe. My mum was born in England, my dad in Italy. So at separate times, they'd taken us on trips. And I think I already fell in love with Europe anyway. And after playing for I guess a couple of years in clubs within Australia, I realised that I couldn't really play what I wanted to play.
They forced you to play something?
It was mostly deep house was the style then, or house, which I grew up with, listening to house and playing house, but it predominantly wasn't really the style. I always wanted to play techno, and go harder. So I realised I had to make the move.
I see. Yeah, it's better to have your artistic freedom in that way. So, and since you've moved here to Europe, you really had an amazing career. You almost visited every continent. Is there any continent you haven't been on?
I'm trying to think if it isn't. I mean, maybe like Iceland or Greenland or something.
Okay.
Yeah, a lot
but
of
you
places,
were in Asia, you were in, of course, America, South America, and so on. That's amazing. So, next question is about your globetrotting lifestyle. As you say, the globetrotting lifestyle is something that inspires you in your music production. What exactly is it, and how does it get expression in your music?
I think it's, I don't know, maybe from the excitement and visiting different places and the cultures from everywhere. That's been a huge influence for me. So, actually, one of the tracks that I played today is a new one that I've made from Argentina. I started it, and it was using some traditional singing from a lady I recorded there. It was really nice, wonderful. To be there. So part of that, India as well, I played a lot, and that's just a couple of examples, I guess. And also I think it's just the adrenaline for me is going around, so I want to stay up late and write music in hotels or something like that.
Maybe not sleep too much.
Exactly. This sleep deprivation, I guess, pushes you in your creativity sometimes. But
sometimes, yes, but sometimes you just need to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
It's okay to play. Well, as you said, you used the singing of a traditional singer in South America. You also use your own voice for your productions, and you also had a release on the, what was it, two-room a cappella. Sorry, that is a little difficult for me to do the interview in English. I'm not used to that. I'm just here because our colleague actually is on holiday, and so you just do it.
You're doing good.
Thank you. Well, thanks for the small talk. So you use your own voice, you do vocal recordings and so on. I all listen to that, and I'm really impressed. Did you get some training on that, or did you discover your own voice by yourself, or how did it come?
I kind of started with it because when I first started making music, I was just purely using samples only. And I think I kind of like used to drive me crazy actually, like because I'd hear the same like sample loops in a lot of tracks that people were putting out. And I was like, okay, like let me just try and do this myself.
But it sounds amazing. It really sounds super professional.
Yeah, and it started doing like with an auto-tune kind of thing. I was like, okay, this is too compressed anyway. And then I got used to it, and I found that was probably what I found the most enjoyable with production. And I guess like after my kick, I kind of like, well, I don't know, build a little bit of like a percussion, and then I like to use my own voice as like the melody or synth line as well, and then build around it. And I don't know, I love layering it and getting creative with it.
Yeah, that's great.
And I'm always like singing like one of those in the shower, so I don't know, it's like the ideas come to me then.
When you're most relaxed, like in the shower, like, ah.
Yeah, so I find it fun to write lyrics as well, it's nice.
So, and what can we expect next from you? Your own production, something in the wings, waiting in the wings?
Yeah, I've had a little bit of a break, to be honest. I kind of just wanted to give my whole mind and body a bit of rest when it came to like music production and really look at the direction I wanted to go. I mean, it's predominantly always stayed the same, but I want to now always like obviously keeping my vocals in it, but quite more like a bit more raw sound, like really kind of bouncy but driving. And so I've just got a couple of tracks I've finished at the moment. Still waiting to push them to any labels, so I'm going to wait a little while until I've got a nice collection and then see where it goes.
See where it goes.
Yeah.
So, and as you moved to Europe in 2010, which was actually really late to having the chance to go on a love parade, how do you, or is there a kind of connection to this European parade culture for you? How do you feel about that?
Yeah, I mean, I think it's incredible really, because that's what I guess is a movement of like pushing people together and the influence of music. I would love to obviously be involved with like a parade that size, or at least to experience it myself, because they just didn't really have anything like that in Australia. And I think whenever there's been like small parades that were happening in Berlin, I happen to not be there, like maybe touring somewhere else, or like in another city for whatever reason. So I need to make sure I'm part of it if and when it happens again.
Yeah, hopefully. I hope so too. So well, thanks for being here.
Yeah, thank you.
For you guys out there, please feel free and also invited to become a fundraiser. Fundraising plus raving means fundraving. So become a fundraiser at www.ravetheplanet.com. My name is Ellen, you're at the Rave the Planet Instant Rave number 21 with the favorite freaks, my favorite freaks as well. And have fun with the music and see you soon. Bye bye.
Bye.
Rave the Planet!
Rave the Planet.